Microsoft Copilot, once heralded as the company's flagship artificial intelligence assistant, is encountering significant obstacles that threaten to undermine its position in the competitive AI landscape. What began as an ambitious integration of advanced language models into everyday productivity tools has evolved into a complex challenge for the technology giant. Copilot was designed to revolutionize how users interact with Microsoft's ecosystem. The vision was straightforward: embed AI capabilities directly into Windows, Office applications, and Edge browser to create a seamless, intelligent assistant that could enhance productivity across all tasks. Microsoft invested billions into this initiative, positioning Copilot as the cornerstone of its AI strategy and a direct response to competitors in the generative AI space. The first major issue centers on user adoption and satisfaction. Despite aggressive promotion and deep integration into Windows 11, many users report that Copilot feels intrusive rather than helpful. The assistant frequently interrupts workflows with suggestions that miss the mark, demonstrating a fundamental disconnect between what the AI thinks users need and what they actually want. This has led to widespread frustration, with many users actively seeking ways to disable or minimize Copilot's presence. Performance inconsistencies represent another critical problem. Copilot's responses vary dramatically in quality, sometimes providing genuinely useful insights and other times delivering generic or irrelevant information. This unpredictability erodes user trust, as people cannot rely on the assistant to consistently deliver value. The underlying models occasionally hallucinate information or provide outdated answers, particularly when dealing with specialized or technical queries. Privacy concerns have emerged as a substantial barrier to enterprise adoption. Organizations remain hesitant to fully embrace Copilot due to uncertainties about how their data is processed, stored, and potentially used for model training. Despite Microsoft's assurances about data protection, the lack of complete transparency has made compliance officers and security teams cautious about widespread deployment. The integration strategy itself has become problematic. Rather than feeling like a natural extension of existing tools, Copilot often seems bolted on, creating a disjointed user experience. The interface varies across different applications, forcing users to learn multiple interaction patterns. This fragmentation contradicts the promise of a unified AI assistant and adds cognitive load instead of reducing it. Competitive pressure intensifies these challenges. While Microsoft struggles with Copilot's implementation, rivals are advancing rapidly. Alternative AI assistants offer more focused functionality, better performance in specific domains, or superior user experiences. Some competitors have adopted more conservative integration approaches that users find less disruptive, gaining favor among those frustrated with Copilot's omnipresence. The financial implications cannot be ignored. Microsoft has committed enormous resources to Copilot development and marketing, yet monetization remains uncertain. The subscription pricing for premium Copilot features has met resistance, with many questioning whether the value justifies the cost. Enterprise customers, in particular, are demanding clearer return on investment demonstrations before committing to large-scale deployments. Technical debt is accumulating as Microsoft attempts to rapidly iterate on Copilot. The rush to maintain competitive parity has led to hasty feature additions that sometimes conflict with existing functionality. This creates stability issues and bugs that further diminish user confidence. The engineering teams face the difficult task of simultaneously fixing current problems while developing new capabilities. Developer feedback reveals additional concerns. Those building applications within the Microsoft ecosystem report that Copilot integration requirements add complexity without always delivering proportional benefits. Some developers feel pressured to incorporate Copilot features to maintain platform compatibility, even when such integration does not align with their application's core purpose. The broader strategic risk involves brand perception. Microsoft has staked significant reputational capital on Copilot's success. Continued struggles could damage the company's credibility in artificial intelligence, an area where perception and momentum matter enormously. If Copilot becomes synonymous with overpromised and under-delivered AI, it could taint Microsoft's other initiatives in this space. Microsoft faces a critical juncture with Copilot. The assistant's current trajectory suggests that without substantial course corrections, it may fail to achieve its ambitious goals. The company must address fundamental issues around user experience, performance reliability, privacy transparency, and value proposition. Whether Microsoft can transform Copilot from a source of frustration into the productivity powerhouse it was meant to be remains an open question, one that will significantly influence the company's position in the AI-driven future of computing.